And why not? They're playing the Jays. It's an exhibition game. So you got the best of an entire country playing the best team and plays on Seattle, signed a contract this offseason. And Bo in 30 innings. He had an ERA of 2.0. Lineups, if you missed them the first time, take a look at the left.
4 very good seasons in a Blue Jays uniform for Gausman. He made Namala at short. David Schneider gets to start at second with Sean.
And he hits the first one foul.
A big one, especially for Canada this season, whereas they really feel like they've got a shot to get out of
play at TD Ballpark. Field, Jesus Sanchez jogging over, and last season with the Royals in camp this year.
Those fastballs and splitters alike.
Swing and a miss after he went down with the fast. 2-2. Urging Davis Schneider, and he will throw on the run to get in the box. Not that long ago that maybe many of... A real anchor in this Canadian lineup, too, as he lifts this one down. He was the best hitter for the Mariners.
Now, I don't know that Naylor can get a chance.
Ground ball to Namala and the toss. A lot of Major League regulars today. Dalton Varsho has been saying he
just got a glimpse of the rules that will be implemented in the WC for the first
5 seasons in the big leagues for Logan Allen. Field and a sliding catch made out the outfield. Allen to Nathan Lucas, and it's low ball 1.
Any indication, defense should not be a problem out there for Team Canada in this tournament. Referring to not just big leaguers, but a lot of experience. Allen pitching in Korea.
Dalton Varsho hit
all major leaguers themselves in the
Naylor charges and the flip beyond for Varsho, who's on first. And Addison Barger takes outside. Barger hits it back foul, and it's close.
Homer for sure. A lot more intensity when you're on the infield, especially the hot corner.
Yeah, third.
Him continue to hit lefties better. He tries to hit a line drive over the shortstop's head, and what that mentality. Oh, Naylor as well. They're everywhere.
Davis Schneider hits it for sure. The 2-1.
Well, he's fighting.
3-1. Called strike. The payoff pitch. Second. And Tyler Black made
to try to put one over that net in left field. Seeing it till late.
No possibility to challenge it. Zeus is pretty thankful for that. It's 2-1.
And Logan Allen found out.
And a base hit for Sanchez. Lucas scored. Been a pretty successful career. First pitch to Brandon Valenzuela, fouled back.
That's when I asked him yesterday about Valenzuela.
Still on third. The throw and tag made by Tyler Black. And to me, this Canadian lineup, as Owen Casey leads off and takes a strike, don't save their lefty pitcher for us anymore. When he felt like in the past. Owen Casey, one of the Schneider dove and took away what could have been his first major league hit on home. Gausman gets him on the splitter. Otto Lopez, the hitter, former Blue Jay. It's really carved out a role with the Marlins.
I asked Otto.
Namala's going to have to rush, and the throw is just play, but
just didn't hit it very hard.
65 miles an hour off the bat. Roster Matt Davidson.
Power bat. Or about the quick tournament, the format, right? Like, it's happening right now.
Second time in this inning, Gausman. His first pitch to Naylor.
And a unique one today with Team Canada. He's probably...
Lopez off first. He stays put, though, and a swing and a miss on another good splitter.
Venezuela loves the pitch. He's do that. But the last thing you want to do is go down on a splitter that maybe he's throwing.
Lopez gets a head start, and the pitch is chopped toward first. 3-2 again. And fouled off again.
That is a scout with the Blue Jays. Sal.
Line drive. Foul. Just
handle things behind the plate. You can play a long time.
Bo Naylor. Payoff pitch again. Addison Barger raced the Blue Jays. Logan Allen's second inning of work is
starting because it just gives more recognition to the tournament. And once you get to that, you just never know.
Naylor to begin the inning. Hard to do.
Well, especially with that, and don't win that game, then all pressure is on the next one. Tournaments, the national teams with all of the Major League Baseball
regulars. Payoff pitch. Walk for Namala up to John Keys is the hitter. The first pitch down and away.
Cost you a ball game in a short tournament like that. Good profiles as hitters. Knowing that you're facing lefty that's scuffling today. Closer. But Phillies got up to AAA in 2023.
Payoff pitch, and Springer hits it foul. And Springer pops it up. Score a third run as Brandon Nathan Lucas hitting, and Skiro's a base hit for Lucas. Namala score. Inning, Dalton Varsho to the plate. First base coach for the St. Louis Cardinals.
I asked him this morning.
Otto Lopez for one, toss back to Skiro. And for him, a guy who's trying to hit ground balls.
For a hitter. If you are a guy that works under standing ovation, and anyone that knows Greg Hamilton, pretty humble guy. As I said, also a fundraiser, but a lot of awards given out.
At this point, no challenges, no ABS, because that won't be the case.
That pitch, not trying to pull it.
Toro who cuts it off. Varsho score with 2 outs. Racing forward, and he'll drops to learn more. Again, Blue Jays, no spaces to 224,
so he did not pitch last year. Blue Jays took a shot on him.
Ford Hill and a cousin of the Nailers. Last runner and Namala bobbles, maybe the speed back up.
There's that outstanding change.
Denzel Clark makes the turn. Lucas up. Valenzuela. Keys makes the call and the catch.
He played with Josh, and it was very interesting how he
double play is captaining Canada. Then doesn't have to travel as far, Joe.
Prospects, kids that they put together to play against the junior national team. He had a line drive off the left field fence. He was just hitting rockets everywhere in the ball game.
So he went to Taiwan with Canada, and then 2015 to Osaka
at Wright State University before he got drafted. Liam Hicks is another one. Professionals. Some of the junior national.
Sean Keys taps it off. Skiro's pitch. Check swing. Did he go? He did.
The call, third base umpire got it right. George, one of them, also started summing left and center. 52 games for Braden last. Being in John Schneider's office one day.
And he strikes out Tyler O'Neill. Oh, and Casey check on a daily basis for the Miami Marlins. And he's punching
her of sorts, but totally freezes the hitter.
Otto Lopez fouls it off. Called strike 3.
Talent on this roster up and down, really. How valuable do you think a WBC experience?
Thank you to Arden and Russell Martin. Drop in for another Nathan Lucas.
Remember, 15 and 16 are pretty memorable in Blue Jays history.
2-0 to Varsho, called a strike.
Last year, just 18. That is the last.
2-2 pitch hit back foul. Still 2 in. Back flips to Otto Lopez for one, toss to first. Here with Addison Barger. Swing and a miss. Cheer.
Much further along for sure.
Couple signs, and now the 1-2. Crosses in front of Lopez and Toro were around. But today with the Blue Jays face
the big leagues and Buffalo, most of that time in Toronto, 55 games.
Fielder's choice to end the game. Through. Before that, he told me he's Naylor to center field. Jonathan Clase, the news coming up. Check swing, pitch low. Davidson still on first with 2 outs, and Tyler Black hits it back foul. Is 0-2. in the dirt, skips off the swing and a miss. Strike three goes back to in mine.
Everything's warm today.
Eric Sarantol. Davis shot. The 1-2. Called strike three. Jesus Sanchez, the batter. He's at a real night. Part of me stays fair and
Right-handed pitcher. It might just be more of the pitcher's profile against
breaking ball guy, fastball hitter. Felt like a big advantage.
home watching or listening could almost see what the moves were going to be. De La Cruz Machado. It is loaded, to say the least. Estrada pitched in a couple.
Abraham Toro with the base hit.
3.
Guy who does whatever it takes to help the field, and deep, it's off the glove of Pinyango out there. Tyler O'Neill, the right fielder for Canada, hits it back foul. Hit 110 miles an hour. Tyler O'Neill hits one back foul. Soon is done. Naylor off on the 0-2 check swing pitch.
Josh Naylor will continue to do that to opposing pitchers throughout the course of the season.
2-2. Fouled right back.
He's down even Skiro in his last inning.
Tough take there.
Up to their lineup.
Center field, Clase ranging over, makes the Naylor up to third. A sacrifice fly. Pitch to Owen Casey.
Gun in this type of spring environment.
Casey shoot. The 1-2. Fouled back against. It's down just over the infield, and Owen. And Ano Lopez.
Got a taste of the big leagues briefly with. I think he's going to be playing for the Long Island Ducks this summer. Sprint, and that's what it is. Maybe a stolen base can win a ball game.
30, 2023 as well.
We've referred to a lot of.
Off on the 3-2. Mala, his only play is first, and a nice dig on the back. Vancouver. Pops this one.
Power overseas.
The WBC in both slugging percentage, fly ball, shallow center. Jonathan as well as the Blue Jays take on Team Canada. New pitcher. Fly ball, right field. Yvonne Ward out there. Not Canadian, but masquerading as one right now. Indigo Diaz to Sean Keys. Diaz. Swing and a miss by Keys. And Josh Kasevich is the batter, hitting in the spot of George. Indigo Diaz with a 1-2. To second base. A toss over to first by falling out of the booth. I think all the back in Canada responded with 2.
The Canadian team did.
This is Denzel Clark is the batter. Swings and misses, and he'll go down there.
Around. It's a little bit of a concern, I think, in Philly's camp.
Seeing Columbia team, both those teams the Blue Jays will face in the across the state. You have
Big league teams, of course, more than accommodating. As we said earlier, that's part of the pitch limits and pitch counts that we were talking about. That's going to be very critical as days arrest. So I'm sure Greg's going to have to mathematically figure this thing. It's another good bat here for him.
ball to deep right field and sacrifice fly into member of the Blue Jays organization. Rada has it, steps on the bag, and ends
on the backfield over at the minor league complex or in my front of my house. And if he goes out there and is ready to go and shows us how to do it, everybody kind of follows again in a while. And I think hopefully that translates to us advancing to the next round for the
just, you know, an ancient Canadian tradition.
And you don't point it in a certain direction. You kind of let it evolve. And I think that's with and great makeup too. Well, I think he can say that about everyone.
They are setting the tone in some ways for this team, along with Josh Naylor, of course. Nice sleeping 7 innings while closing games for the Cougars to be the first ever relief pitcher to
plate. Greg Hamilton talked about that as well. Hopefully that can provide them some.
Walk earned by Lantigua. So runner off, Lantigua leaves on the 0-1. The pitch is low. Flex packs to build your pack. First pitch hit deep to left field, and Robson with the home run. We said it, and his first home run in this one.
Games, 14 of those were starts. Walks.
It's a 4-pitch walk.
The Blue Jays uniform after being the first round pick last year, 8th overall. I think he's graduated.
Graduated as that pitch runs in and hits Matt Davis. Trying to get back in the zone here. His pitch to Liam Hicks moves outside. Late here in the top of the 8th inning.
2 big leaguers behind the plate. I asked Liam about that this morning, and he said,
I'm just here representing the Blue Jay fan. You bounces into right field, coming around third.
handle it.
Pinyango looking, and it's off the fence. Coming in to score is Davidson up
Athletics back in 2019.
on left field, and Eloy Jimenez scores. And from 7-0.
Liked the at-bats in the latter part of this ball game, and they continue to be good.
And so they might 2-1 Abraham Toro.
Kansas City,
Off up left side and caught at third at least.
they chased them down.
Jared Young taking high. Denzel Clark takes off. Good throw. Good tag. The groups they've played against in the past, the rosters they've had in the past compared to now.
But still, it's a passionate gate as well.
Tyler Black throws over 1-year-old from Goderich, Ontario, into the game. 6'8". All down in left field. He's thinking of moving money ball first. Giovanni Plenchard is up. Right away center and right at Clark. Ball to the play.
Just don't have time to slide over to block a fastball in most cases. But you anticipate. You actually have to anticipate it being in the dirt so that you can get down your
3-1 to Josh Rivera. Top earns a walk. To left center field and a sky to 7.
probably
Home run of the game. 2-2. Home run for Robson. It's over his head. It bounces.
took off the other way back toward.
Jacob Robson homered his last
First pitch breaker. This at bat.
for Robson. Payoff pitch. Grounded foul. Strike 3.
He was rattling balls off the right center gap.
Rivera goes to second, and the Blue Jays